Thanks for tuning into our podcast. We love having you here, and it's our mission to bring you all the latest and greatest tips, skills, and know-how to make you the best that you can be. We know that you have it in you, and we're going to show you how. Now, let's get started.
Thank you for tuning in today. You are now listening to That Will Never Work Podcast with your host, Maurice Chisholm.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. You know, it's very difficult to put in something. And what I mean by put in, you're putting work into something. You're putting effort into something. And when it appears that it is coming to an end, we get discouraged, right? When it appears, as we talked about failing, you put in the effort and it feels like you failed, or it feels like it's the very end of the process. Well, let's understand that the process is just your journey, right? But the end, again, here we go with the acronym, where effort never fails. As long as you're putting in the effort, there's never an end. How many times have you tried to pass a test, right? I remember some times in school where I tried to pass a test. And the reality is, you put in your effort, you try, you study, you have a study buddy, you call, ask questions, you talk to the professor, whatever the situation is. And now it's test day. And you're looking at this test or this exam, and you're questioning whether or not you can pass it. You're questioning whether or not you can get this thing done. So in that, you take the test or the exam, and at that particular time, you feel okay about the test or the exam. Now you're done. Now you think you're ready to move on. You get your exam back, and when you get the exam back, you didn't do so great. So, and this is on my own experience. But because I put forth the effort in learning the material and even attempting, or the effort to do everything I can within the confines to pass this exam, I had a professor who knows how much effort I was putting in. And because of that, she allowed me to take the exam again. Now, everyone does not have this opportunity, right? But because I put in so much effort and time in speaking with her to make sure that I passed this exam, she allowed me to take the exam again. So when I think about effort or effort never dying, because as long as someone sees you, they're going to give you an opportunity. There's always an opportunity out there. So are you putting in your maximum effort for the exam? And then understanding that even as it appears that the exam is over because the part you thought was the end, keep in mind you still have another test, or you still have another process after what appears to be the end for that. you still have to continually put in effort to pass the next exam and the next exam and the next exam. And some of us feel as though that when school is done, again, it's an end, but you may have completed that first task in your journey, but you constantly have to put in effort as you're moving along in life. So effort never dies. Let's understand that we are always in a learning process. We are always in a journey to move forward. You constantly have to put in effort to get to your goals, to your dreams, to your desired outcome. So again, effort never dies. And what appears that effort is no longer needed, what does that mean? If we take a look at those individuals that are billionaires, right? And we're just going to use we'll just say billionaires. How much effort do you think they're still putting in? Or do you think that their companies are working nonstop? That are working nonstop, right? And that they're just sitting back doing nothing. They still have to put forth effort to keep their machine going. There are some people that I have noticed that when they are now no longer putting in effort, it appears that they don't have anything else to live for. Appears. And I've seen that in individuals because they have given up. They feel as though that their outcome is too far out of reach. So they've given up. They're no longer trying to put in the effort to get to that point. Anything worth having, you have to struggle and fight for. Are you ready to continue this journey? Are you ready to put in your effort to get to your desired outcome? So getting to that exam, it took a lot of effort, a lot of time. We had talked about practice, right? It takes a lot of time and practice, a lot of studying to get to your end goal. Even when we talk about sports persons, right? They win their Super Bowl, the national championship, whatever it is. It appears that that first championship is the end. But here's what happens. They understand that they would like to go down in history and win it again, because not too many teams can win it back to back. So now they have to put in even more effort to get to the next level. And then not only are they trying to repeat, but now they're trying to three-peat, which is even harder. So how much effort is that you have to put in that to get to a three-peat at anything? So you constantly have to work for your desire, your dreams, your desired outcome. Are you ready to become a Hall of Famer today? Are you ready to pass your exams? Are you ready to get your promotion? Are you ready to become a CEO? Whatever it is that you're trying to get to, it takes time. It takes practice. And the overarching idea is it takes a lot of effort. It is not the end.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.